The reason this film is getting a second look is because when I learned about Anderson's new film, Inherent Vice, I had the urge to rewatch this film. And a lot like with There Will Be Blood, when I did rewatch it, I saw new things and knew that I could make a better video. Here we go. The Master. In my opinion, it is a very unsatisfying film. The story follows Joaquin Phoenix's Freddie Quell, a naval veteran who arrives home from war unsettled and uncertain of his future. He goes from job to job, getting plastered whenever he can, and ultimately ends up on a boat where he meets Philip Seymour Hoffman's Lancaster Dodd. He comes to learn he is the leader of a cult known as The Cause. Freddie does his best to fit in, but it proves harder as time goes on. While I wouldn't call him one of my personal favorite directors, I am a fan of PTA's films. They're beautifully shot, thoughtfully constructed, and always house powerhouse performances. Some of the same could be said of this film, but the material and I failed to connect. Even so though, I discovered new things that I found interesting. We'll start from the beginning and work our way through the story. In the beginning, we see a woman made out of sand. She's been created by these men from their imagination. She's shaped how they want. This sandwoman, in my view, symbolizes the cause. She exists in your mind. She's made up. There's no real pleasure in playing with her. Soon after, we see Freddie making a potion. These are drinks made out of whatever ingredients he has at his disposal. When he moves on, he concocts a new one. These are, in my view, his beliefs. They are constantly changing. Freddie uses the juice to kill, seduce, and influence. The mix he gives to Dodd is the Kool-Aid they can both drink to be on the same page. Once Peggy, Dodd's wife, realizes what the drink is doing, she demands they both stop. Throughout the film, Lancaster Dodd appears to view Freddie as a wrench that can help improve the cause. What he ends up being instead is a wrench in the cause. He at one point is tasked with going back and forth between wood and glass. The wood is solid, the glass is breakable. In my view, he is walking between belief and non-belief. I believe Dodd is aiming for the glass to eventually feel like the wood. By closing his eyes, Freddie cannot see the difference. Soon afterward, Dodd takes Freddie out to the middle of nowhere and digs up his life's work. This, I believe, is meant to show how far out Dodd's ideas are. Later on, Dodd takes Freddie, Clark, and his daughter Elizabeth out for a game of pick-a-point. Dodd picks a spot, drives off, then comes back. Freddie picks a point, drives off, and doesn't come back. Dodd offers the illusion of going somewhere, Freddie goes all the way. And notice how only one person goes at a time. It's a personal journey. The final scene between Dodd and Freddie sees them at odds. Here, Dodd is shown more or less alone in a chapel-like auditorium. His wife, Peggy, is in the corner, and it seems as though she's there to keep a watchful eye on him. Dodd knows Freddie has to go, and is heartbroken. He envies Freddie's behavior and emotions. He's a man free to do as he pleases. Nobody expects greatness from him. To inform Freddie of his feelings towards him, he sings the song, Slow Boat to China. It's a depressing scene. The final scene sees Freddie back to his old ways. Overall, I think the master has solid ideas. Both Phoenix and Hoffman are great, and it's a very good-looking movie, but Anderson, in my opinion, totally self-indulges, and it makes the film not really fun to watch. I give the master 1.5 out of 5 stars. Thank you very much for your time. Have an awesome day.